Hunt, who was published in 2007.
Hi, I'm Helen Hunt. I've been writing for about 5 years now, and within the writing that I do, short stories have always really been my first love. Back in 2005, I went on a course at a place called Luston Hall, which is my local adult education college. And while I was there, I wrote my first ever short story. It was called The Rachel Problem, and it really wasn't very good at all. But it really got me into the habit, it got me the bug of writing short stories. So I carried on writing short stories and slowly got better, hopefully, and eventually started to write stories that other people might actually want to read. Having my story, which was called Shredding the Label, published by Momaya Press all those years ago, was a really significant moment for me. It was my first fiction publication, so that was a really exciting moment. And it was so thrilling to see my story featured in the anthology with the work of other writers that I admired, including Hallie Taylor, who's here with me tonight. Since my first publication by Momaya, I've continued to write short stories, and I also now write short non-fiction pieces as well, articles and autobiographical work. And I've been fortunate to be published by quite a lot of magazines, My Weekly, Woman's Weekly, Writers' Forum, and This England. And there's still nothing to beat that thrill of having a story accepted and published. And in fact, recently, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I managed to sell 4 stories within 2 days, and I was just bouncing off the walls, I was so excited. And none of this would have been possible, I think, without my first acceptance from Momaya, because that really kept me going when I hadn't had anything else accepted or published, and I was starting to think, oh, perhaps I should give up, perhaps I really can't do this. And I now write articles and book reviews as well as stories, and sometimes I would really like to have more time to spend just on fiction and on writing short stories, because I do enjoy it. And I'm sure that as time goes on I will be inspired to carry on writing short stories, because whatever writing I do, I still find that the characters, the situations, the setups for the short stories just come into my head, and I really have to write them. There's also a really special feeling of achievement that you can get from writing a short story, because you can sit down, you can write it, you can edit it until it shines, and then you can send it out, all within quite a short space of time. Send it out into the world and see how it gets on. So I'm really glad that I got hooked on writing short stories 5 years ago, and I'm really pleased to be here with Momaya Press tonight, with all the rest of you, celebrating the contribution that the Momaya Press has made actually in encouraging me and a lot of other writers at different stages in their careers to carry on and keep writing those short stories. So thank you very much.